Before I came to Freedom House, three words that describe me: angry, very angry, unstable, mentally, emotionally, even physically, and full of pain, just overwhelmed with pain. We lived on the north side of Chicago. Like, I grew up there. I mean, I had a decent childhood growing up. My mom made sure that she made sure we had everything we needed and wanted. She didn't want us to be like my older brother. He ended up falling into gangs and drugs and things like that. So we moved to Green Bay. And I didn't take very well to Green Bay at first. And I did what I had to do to get done with high school. And at 18, I was pregnant. Had my daughter at 19, and I was with the same guy for 15 years. We ended up having 5 children together. I got divorced in 2015. In February of 2021, me and my mom got in a really big argument. So we didn't talk to each other for like that almost a whole year. She ended up passing away October 16th of 2021, which was very unexpected, like extremely, extremely unexpected. I think about her all the time, and I feel like at some points I'm a big disappointment to her. Like, but at the same time, I know she's looking down and she gives me strength to do what I gotta do. And we all miss her. She was the foundation for our family. And I do feel like since she's been gone, it's not like it used to be. Like, as all of us be close. And I was so stubborn and didn't want to talk to her. And I wish that I could change that. I wish I did things differently with her. After my mom died, the landlord gave me a notice to move because he sold the house. I didn't care to even look for a place to live. All I did was lay in bed and cry. Like I said, it was very sudden, unexpected, and I didn't care. I didn't have any cares except for the fact that I lost my mom and regret of not talking to her when that was her last year, and we just knew that it was going to be more time. I ended up moving in her house with my stepfather, and we couldn't stay there. His landlord was like, "No, there's too many people." It was 2 bedroom, and by the grace of God, we ended up being able to come to the Freedom House. We were here at the Freedom House for 3 months, and I was in such a rush to just get out of the Freedom House. Just, we have to get a place of our own. So we moved to Fond du Lac, and I thought it was like the perfect move. I got a little house right next to a park. It was in the bad part of Fond du Lac, and there was always like they had a shooting right there, and there's always fights in the park. So I ended up moving to a better part of the neighborhood, but the house was not better at all. We had black mold in the house, and we could smell it, but we couldn't see it. My kids started getting sick. And so I told him, I said, "I'm not going to pay you to get me and my family sick." And he filed an eviction right away. So now I have an eviction on my record, which makes it even harder to find a place now. We jumped from couch to couch, wherever I could get a friend to let us stay at for a few days, until we got a call from the Freedom House saying that we got a spot. And that was such a blessing.
Crystal brings me joy because, yeah, it was a rough start for her. And it's not an easy transition to be in shelter. I'm proud to say that as an organization, we made the choice to embrace her and support her. And that, I believe, contributed to her turning around and showing us her value, her worth, her drive to do better.
The fact that I have that support here, it gives me the strength to push on. It makes me want better.
She's so determined. She's very strong, and she has perfect attendance and perfect participation in all the classes. And not only that, what I think it's amazing about Crystal is her level of awareness of herself and the areas that she wants to grow.
I do therapy here once a week. I started getting back on my medication. We have a stable place to sleep. We have food every day. We get childcare for these classes, and we also get these classes. They're very informative, and I am learning a lot in both areas, rent smart and money management. The Freedom House provides us with everything we need and more. Even the staff, they're here to talk to us morning, noon, or night. They're here to console us. They're here for our children. They make us all feel like family, more so than just people that are in a shelter.
She wants to go back to school. So she is very connected to our workforce program in shelter. So that's good news because we do have access to resources to fund her education.
The Freedom House definitely gives me the encouragement to do that. I didn't even think about going to school, and I don't know. Just woke up one day and was like, I could do this. Once I get done with school, that is one step closer to making my dream come true as far as buying a house. I don't need a house for myself. I want a house for my kids, for them to go somewhere and know that it's gonna always be there. It's gonna always be ours, and it's a big sense of stability for my younger kids.
I remember in the beginning, I actually didn't see her much around. She didn't carry the smile and the confidence that she carries now. That's for sure.
To describe myself now, happy, stable, and humble right now. I'm extremely happy. Happy to be here. I'm happy to have this opportunity to grow and be the better me that I want to be. We would never be where we are now if it wasn't for the Freedom House and the support that we get and the love that they show the family, every family.